Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I know Christmas is over, but on Christmas Day, I like to watch a bunch of Christmas movies, a lot of them that I grew up on and know and love, but I also wanted to watch a couple Christmas movies that I had never seen before. One of those, Four Christmases. Now, yes, I do own the movie. I bought it so long ago for super cheap, and it was a movie that I never got around to watching until now. It came out in 2008, a while ago. It is directed by Seth Gordon, who that name looked familiar. I was like, where have I heard that name before? I looked him up and saw that he directed movies like Horrible Bosses, which is like awesome. I love that movie. Then you see that he directed Identity Thief. Oh man. And then most recently he directed Baywatch. Oh, the worst. Like, thank God I didn't look that up until after I watched this movie, because Baywatch sucked. Sucked hard. The plot of this movie, though, is we see Vince Vaughn as Brad and Reese Witherspoon as Kate. The two of them have been a couple for 3 years. They are having a good time together because they don't want to get married. They don't want to have kids. They just like to do things together. Christmas is coming up, and the two of them usually, traditionally, go on a vacation. Instead of meeting family, because they both don't really like their families, they do that. But this year, something happens, fog or something with the weather, so their flight gets canceled. And they just so happen to end up on the news showing that they're not going on their trip. So their families are like, oh, okay, great, you can come over for Christmas. And they both separately agree to it. So now they're committed to go to their families on Christmas, meet their families, deal with their families, and it doesn't quite go that well. Now, what I thought of Four Christmases is, surprisingly, I didn't hate this movie. I didn't. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I do like Vince Vaughn almost in any movie where he is just being Vince Vaughn. He is. Reese Witherspoon, I liked as well. She seemed like the really cool girlfriend who at first was like, yeah, she wants to have fun. Of course, over the course of the movie where she does spend time with family and some of the other kids over there, she comes around on the idea of wanting to have kids and maybe getting married. And that causes a rift between them. To see them go over Vince Vaughn's father's house, played by Robert Duvall, and you see his brothers, played by Jon Favreau, who I always enjoy seeing him show up in a Vince Vaughn movie, especially in this one where he's in good shape. He must have lost weight for this part, and he's this MMA guy, so he's always wanting to beat him up, and there were some comedic moments there. Also, one of his brothers was played by Tim McGraw, which I thought was weird. I'm like, really? This guy isn't even an actor. What's he doing here? Then you see that his mother, Vince Vaughn's mother, she's not with the father. She's now with his best friend. And she's played by Sissy Spacek, which was interesting. And then you go to Reese Witherspoon's house, and her mother is played by Mary Steenburgen, who I swear has played like everyone's mother in like every movie ever. And you see that she's not with the father anymore. She's, in fact, with this preacher guy, Dwight Yoakam, and that was interesting. And her real father is Jon Voight. What I liked the most about this movie was, first of all, their chemistry I thought was good. I believe them as a couple when you see them in these situations. I will admit that some of them was over the top. Some of them was like, I don't know, sometimes I see comedies and I see our main characters get embarrassed or get like bad things happen to them. And sometimes it's funny, but then sometimes you feel bad. Sometimes you feel bad like, how much worse luck could a person have? And Vince Vaughn was getting a lot of that here. In some of the scenes, I was like, okay, let's calm down with everyone, with these family members being a-holes. Although I can relate to a point, where you don't always want to spend time with family on holidays. I don't. I'd rather just be doing my own thing. Is this like the best Christmas movie ever? No, this isn't a movie that I'm going to start watching every single year. I thought it was nice. I thought it was good. I thought that it had moments of making me laugh and making me chuckle. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen Four Christmases? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you not like it? Are there better Christmas movies that you're like, dude, you should be watching this? Obviously, the obvious ones they go without saying, but any random small Christmas movies that maybe are under the radar or you think are underrated, maybe I'll check them out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!